Hello everybody, how is it going? Real Diversity here, and we're back with another video, and I'm excited today. We're using some new decks. So first and foremost, golly, I don't think I've already put this Charizard. I've been running this Charizard EX deck. It's obviously a meta deck. It has done really well, which is kind of expected. I'm gonna get some gameplay on that. Um, but that's not the deck I'm excited to be playing today. I'm excited to be playing this Weezing deck. So Weezing, we're at that point now where our collection is getting really, really big. So we were able to now pretty much depending on the pack I open, I'm like probably one card away from getting like making a new deck. So that's how I was today actually. I got Gengar EX and I was like, oh wait a minute. It didn't say new. It didn't say new card, so I was like, this must be my second Gengar EX. So that must mean we can make a Gengar deck, which also, let me go to it. We pulled him this morning, I think. So I'm really excited, or maybe this might be yesterday. We now have two Gengar EXs, so now I'm feel comfortable making a Gengar EX deck. So really excited about that. And I can see some good and bad already with the card, but it seems like a really, really great shutdown. Don't gotta worry about it's like probably guaranteed like don't gotta worry about getting Sabrina, like one of the only EXs. You can comfortably not have to worry about getting switched out forcibly. So yeah, but today we're gonna be using this Weezing deck. I'm finna show you guys the deck in just a minute. But I already made a Blaine deck, Primate deck, Dragonite deck. There's videos of all these decks already, so go check them out. Machamp deck, made two videos of that. And by the way, thank you guys so much for the support you've been giving me. I love Pokemon, and I'm really loving Pokemon Pocket. So if you guys are really enjoying the content, please let me know. I love making thought videos. I love talking about the game. I love playing the game. Yeah, there's a lot to do here. It's definitely a little bit more, a little bit. I'm a big Pokemon TCG Live, but since this game has dropped, I have not even touched TCG Live, and that's unfortunate because there is this looks like a Flygon deck currently right now on TCG Live that I really want to play and try. So it's crazy right now how much of this is this game has taken all of my like mobile phone time. So anyways, if you guys are enjoying, like I said, thumbs up, like, subscribe, because we're gonna be dropping pretty much a gameplay video anytime we can. So this deck, Weezing, we have pulled our second Weezing like 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, perfect. Now I can make a Weezing deck. Now this Weezing deck does not. We don't have Muck in it. Muck I feel like takes too much time to build up, but this deck is pretty much feels unbeatable at times. This deck is really, 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 really good. And with me saying that, there actually is one thing I do need to I've been thinking about really hard with this deck. But maybe not. I really feel like this deck may need an X speed. It may need an X speed, but with Koga, I don't think that's really necessary. But the X speed is kind of for Arbok, but um in early game. But I think no matter who we set up with, this deck does really well. So it hasn't been a problem, but we do not run an XP, which I can foresee being an issue at some point. But this deck has played out of its mind. So right now, Ekings, two Coughings, two Arbucks, two Weezings, and we're running a Farfetch. Now Farfetch always kind of a nice little card to throw in almost any deck. Gets piss a lot of damage on early, and actually I had a quick, easy win because I not one shot at a Star Me with Giovanni. If you don't know Star U, I should say. Star U's HP is 50, and I Giovanni with Farfetch, and we was able to knock it out. And it was their only Pokemon, and we went second. So pretty easy win there. But anyways, enough talking. We're gonna jump into a match. This deck is really, really awesome, and I can't really say enough about it. The only real weakness is obviously luck. Like if you're just not pulling Weezing or Arbok, then that can kind of suck. But other than that, if your hands are just even decent, this deck pretty much steamrolls right now. So we're still playing the event right now. We're way past 50 wins, so it's kind of no reason to play the event over like a just a TCG mode or something like that. But I just feel like the event has some of the best decks to go against. So it's a good way to see how your deck stacks up, in my opinion. So with that being said, we go first here. Unfortunately for us, if our hand is pretty much a go second hand, but I'll still play it like this. And maybe I should have actually picked Coughing out. on the off chance, this deck also does really well going first as well. We do not care about going first. He could Giovanni us here, but even if he does, that's fine. Let me see what do I get here? Okay, another. Okay, good. If he Giovanni's, oh, that would suck because he can hit us for 50 next turn, or his turn, his on turn 4, which would be his second turn, he can hit us for 50. So that this would have really been really perfect had we went first here, but yeah, we could have shut him down so early because we would have Arboked him turn because we're gonna do 40 on him. We could have did turn. Anyways, potentially could lose here just based off of we didn't get the best draw, but we'll see how it goes. Or we didn't get the best coin flip, and then of course we now get Weezing. So I would have just played. I would just straight up played Weezing earlier, and this is also one of the reasons I was saying earlier about not running an X speed. So here, even if he Giovanni's us here, we're still really fine here. Like no issues or problems at all. And also again with no X speed, we would have been really nice to set up for Arbok as well. Um, this turn, so then he just wait. Oh, he okay. We I don't care at all. You essentially just wasted 2 potions for that, so I could care less actually, honestly. Yeah, if only second Weezing. Okay, perfect. Give me Farfetch here, and we'd be so good. I mean, not Farfetch. I mean, we need another coughing air. Now I'm hesitant to pay Farfetch down because yeah, I don't think it's. We're gonna do a coughing here, and he can't do nothing for like 2 turns on us. So it gives us time to build up our Arbok as well. So really nice here. He has yet to set up anything else, so we're in really good shape. He wasted pretty much 2 potions early. I should have went ahead and played Arbok in case he red cards us actually. So hopefully no red card comes out here. Our hand's pretty big, so okay, good. Concedes. Yeah, because I think actually even yeah, no other basics. I don't know. I guess yeah, I don't know where his other basic cards were, but pretty much he was playing behind at that point. And this deck naturally beats Mewtwo. And so yeah, we were finna steamroll him pretty hard there, but yeah, good stuff, good deal, easy dub there. Um, this is a big count. I wish I had this deck day one of the event. So hopefully next event, people are still using Mewtwo EX because this is gonna be the deck I'm running. Everyone was using Mewtwo EX. I ran into like 10 straight Mewtwo EXs day one. Not the best hand, but if we can get Arbok pretty quick, then we're good. Again, one of those decks that is really good, but the biggest but with this deck is sometimes okay, good. Easy dub, easy win. I think maybe because he had a mismatch or just didn't have the best hand there, but easy dub again. We don't even have to try. It seems like a lot of people are probably scared of this deck. I don't know, or just it's just a good matchup into everything. And I don't what even is this deck's weakness? Fighting or no? I gotta look ground. It would be ground, right? Fighting ground deal. I can't even remember, but this deck is like I said, it's like so simplistic, but it just is so effective, gets the job done. I just like I said, oh he might have just left because he went second there. Ekans, I think again, I think when it comes down to it, Ekans is a better card to go first, especially if we lead into Arbok. Oh, good, okay. See, good if this is another Mewtwo deck. Our cup if the runs it over today. If I say that. A lot of psychic decks out right now, so we're doing really good numbers right now. Yeah, this deck's simple. It beats a lot of. It feels really good. You have Koga. You have this big tanky Weezing. It's oh my god, it's a lot going for it. Only thing here, if we can get Sabrina next turn, because I really want to start. I really want to start hitting that Mew too pretty hard. But one thing he's gonna have to do here is either two of them early. There's a Koga. That's interesting. Okay. Long as we really want to see Arbok Weezing next turn. And also on top of that, a Professor Research would also be nice next turn. But we still get the knockout next turn regardless of any of that. So what do you do here? Do you just start building up? Okay, there's the X speed. Ah, very interesting play there. So we're gonna Sabrina. I was literally thinking to myself, I need to Sabrina him here. We're gonna literally just go ahead and Sabrina you here. You either just go ahead and lose Rolts. He's probably gonna yeah. I was gonna say in my mind, what he's probably gonna do is go ahead and sacrifice Rolts, and then come in next turn hit me for 50, which is fine. Maybe I should have just went ahead and knocked out or tricky. I'm gonna go ahead and go Coffin out there. If we get Arbok next turn or this turn, I'm gonna be sad that we misplayed. Okay, Professor, give me Weezing. Give me Weezing. Okay, you give me nothing but disappointment. He hasn't even used the potion yet either, so he may can just heal up from that attack. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? It would have been nice to go ahead and poison him last turn. He's in a tricky spot here because he has two options. He either like he psych drops me now. Okay, a potion. We don't care because Weezing's gonna come up in here. Weezing's gonna come in next turn and just tank hits. So go ahead, make the mistake that I need you to make. Really, if we had Arbok right now, Arbok could go ahead and seal this game as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. Again, you guys see how many switches we've done. like I say all the time, I think X speed would have been really nice here. So here, yeah. So he has to pretty much retreat here. But what he probably doesn't know is that's what I want. If he wants to win, he has to retreat here, or he just loses. So by anybody, and he's already wasted a potion. So you know what? Because I want to. Really, Farfetch was the knockout there that we wanted. But he has to retreat here anyway, so he may have was finna put in Rolts is my assumption there. Potentially. Wait, what? Wow. Okay. Well, just take the loss, I guess. Yep. Again, I can't brag like two retreats. Your Mewtwo decks, especially us going first. Like I said, the biggest issue you guys may have noticed. Sometimes it takes too long to get Weezing Arbok. This deck, they're only stage ones though, so that's what makes this kind of light. We only gotta get they're only stage ones, so it's not too hard to get. But it sometimes is very bad. There's been times where like both my wheezing sit in the back. I've had coughing out for since turn one, and it's going on turn six, and they're still just somewhere in the. Ooh, are we going? And we're going first. Oh guys. Oh gosh. Oh man, my Cupith runs it over here on this one for sure. Oh, and he's not even able to attack me. We're going first, and he can't do anything else about it. As long as we don't get red card here, we're living good. He's getting hit for 50 next turn. Oh, he can't X speed. I forgot. Zapdos doesn't take much here. Okay. No, of course there it is. Oh my God, we were set up so nicely there. We were set up so nicely. That's unfortunate. I don't even see. Jeez, dude, we were set up so nicely there. I knew that the red card it has proven to be incredibly annoying. If only we could have pulled Weezing and I could have Sabrina'd here. Oh my God, we were set up so nicely because we were gonna tank. Oh, great! Now he knocks us here. Another Pikachu EX. If he has an XP, oh God, he's not playing no games with us. He's playing no games with us right now with that. Okay, come on. No, I think we concede here just because. Never mind. I was gonna say the only way we don't concede here is if we get coughing next turn. And so, with that being said, we have a chance. And this is probably the best hand you could get. He can get right about now. Is now he's able to build up Pikachu, and then able to sub out of it as well right now. So and then so I wish we had another coughing actually, cause and yeah, cause we lost that coughing earlier. We can't even kind of like we have to yeah, we're kind of in a bad spot honestly. So again, like I said, he pretty much had like the perfect hand, and those and that red card just kind of destroyed us here, and that's still not enough to knock us out. But this is the only time Muck is really nice because Muck can come in here in one shot. Yeah, without with us being so late to the party with no Arbuck, right now, yeah, we're pretty screwed. So we can actually concede here. Again, unlucky hand. We pretty like the first hand. No, sorry, unlucky red card there. Red card is it is one of those things that's just oftentimes it doesn't bother me, but it always almost always feels like I get red carded when I have a good hand. 80% of the time you red card me, I'm like, oh great, I needed that. I had a bad hand, or it didn't really matter. I end up pulling the same card again. But red card is the most annoying, especially when you're using a three-stage evolution Pokemon. That's when it really is the most annoying because you may have already everything you need in your hand, but then they're just like, nope. So it can be potentially annoying, but most of the time it's not too bad. Okay, great. Most of the time I really don't want to here, but okay, good. That actually worked out in our favor. If he red cards us here, then that's pretty great actually. So one thing I did want, okay, hopefully we pull Weezing or another Professor Research next turn. That would be great. If not, we're still okay because he can't two-shot us anytime soon. So I could Sabrina him here. If we don't get Weezing, I could go for the Sabrina here. That would feel good, I think. Because then he has to stall another turn. Or he may just have an X speed, so. Interesting. Oh, he had an X. Yeah. That's what I was expecting, an X speed, honestly. In a deck like this, you really don't want to give up. He could have Giovanni in the back. You really don't want to give up your Coughings. He's pretty close to Gardevoir. Here's Here's a few things. If he gets Gardevoir out next turn, we're screwed. Because one thing, I can switch into Farfetch here. Farfetch should buy me a turn. The thing is, do I just start building up Arbok or do I? Because then once Arbok comes out, Arbok guarantees the kill on. Well, let's just hope he isn't that lucky and has Giovanni. A Giovanni throws this whole thing off here. So unless we pull a Coffin next turn, I mean Weezing, then we're good either way here. If we see Noji and they're the chorus, I tell myself this too all the time. Like, just expect the worst to happen. Just expect the worst. You're you're gonna have to psych drive us regardless here. And that was a wasted Sabrina. You ended up having to do the same thing anyway, but ended up still wasting your Sabrina. So really, really good turn for us there. Okay, perfect, because we need some better cards right now. Uh, I forgot we run red card. I rarely see this. I forgot we even ran this in the deck. So we're guaranteed to get a knockout here. He has two options: either start building up, what I would do for if I was him. Start building up his other. Oh, I completely forgot he has guard for it. So he may potentially have guard. Yep. Okay, we're out. We lost. I completely kept forgetting about that. Yeah. See, this deck is really like if we again. If you do not get your draws, you're gonna struggle. One thing here, him having Giovanni, I should have played into that. I should have known. Just always good rule of thumb. If it can happen, just play around it. I should have expected the Giovanni, and I should have just went ahead and powered up Arbok there, for the next turn. I should have just expected that, the Giovanni to come out, or really. I should have threw my other coughing out. I think may have been a smarter play. But yeah, I probably should throw my other coughing out actually. Okay, and we're going. Fortunately, we're going first, but that's fine. Just in case of the red card, kind of always want to avoid that. Okay, a mirror deck. Awesome, love to see that. And then we do got our own coughing. Couldn't ask for a better turn one. Awesome turn. We just gotta hope now we get some good draws, and yeah, that's about it. Do you sub out here, or do you start trying to hit for damage? All right, he's going for damage. Okay, love that we had a Weezing already pulled. All right, good. Pokeball. Love Pokeball because they're really great for deck thinning. You just pulled a Pokeball, so now you get a basic Pokemon, which is also really great. Pokeballs are just really great cards to have in your deck. Except if you pull one super late game and it just kind of feels bad because it's like, oh, I didn't need that. So okay, we in if he stays in, which I doubt he will. I think he's gonna poison me and run away. Here. Oh, Sabrina. Um. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Match got cut short. Had a phone call. Here's the battle log though. We did pull out the win. I can't remember exactly what point y'all got off, but I know it was pretty much like I said a mirror deck, and he threw out Kangaskhan. Oh, I think it was pre Kangaskhan. He had Kangaskhan on the bench. He threw out Kangaskhan. And Kangaskhan hit us for 60 turn one. I think it's going to show that draw card for energy dizzy punch. He got two heads. He hit us for 60. But we poisoned him and I used a potion. And we used the potion gas leak. We used gas leak potion, started putting some energy on our Ekans, and then we healed for 20, and then we used tackle, and then so he was at 70 damage plus the 40 from the thing. So we could survive essentially another dizzy punch, but he used Giovanni, but this time he got two tails, so he did 0 damage that turn. So we managed to survive. But again, this guy, him and these Giovannis are going crazy. And so he was at 60 here, and then he took 10, so he was at 50. So with that being said, I used my Giovanni, and we was able to knock out his Kangaskhan that turn, and then he brought out Arbok. He brought out Arbok, and my Weezing was at 70. So his Arbok was able to OHKO my Weezing. Cause he used two Giovannis on me. I don't know what Weezing deck uses two Giovannis, but anyways, he used two Giovannis, and then we sent out our Arbok, and we were pretty much gonna trap him, and he conceded. So that was the match in a nutshell. So pause any of those little things if I went too fast. Anyways, we're gonna do one more match. Sorry about that. Hopefully, get no more calls right now in the middle of a match because it's kind of hard to can't just pause the match. But but yep, this like I said, deck's doing really well even against mirror matches. As long as we get the right hands, man, this deck is pretty unbeatable. So must say, love this Weezing deck. It is very much one of my favorite non-meta decks right now. So, and I've made a video on pretty much all the non-meta decks, and this is by far feels the most consistent. So, if only we was going second here. This is one of those turns where I really wish I had X speed. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. He's already hitting us pretty hard this turn, so that sucks. We may have to like just forfeit Coffin here on turn. Him going first really sucks for us. Cause he's doing 50. Oh, and this is a Kabutops deck. That's great too. Great to see. Okay, good. Oh no, he's already building up his Sand Slash. Oh, nice, Farfetch. If only he was at 1 HP here, then we could just kind of uh we could have threw this energy on Arbok instead. So we're gonna get hit with the big 90 here. Big 90 ball. Unless he Sabrina's us, which is Sabrina. I think a lot of teams. I guess that's kind of the one thing is you just Sabrina this. You Sabrina Weezing, I guess, is essentially how you beat the how you beat us. Oh, he's already has 2 Kabutos out too. Ooh, tricky. Really need to see Koga here. That would have been great. I just realized down without Koga either, we essentially are finna have to take this hit or have to lose our Weezing. All right. Even if he uses 1 potion here, we're still good. We can Giovanni. Okay. Awesome. What's not so awesome? We really need to see another Arbok or somebody here. Okay, great, Ekans. Love that for us. On the off chance that he also has EX Marowak, we're gonna go ahead and double up. Oh wait, even if he hits us for 80, we still actually lose. I completely forgot about the weakness. So even if he hits 80, we lose. If he hits us at all, we lose. Oh, that's wow. The luckiest Sabrina I think I've ever gotten actually. I'm a red card here. This may have just helped him, but if not, then awesome. He can't go anywhere. The question is, do we wait? And then again, I know Kabu. That 20 may have done it for us or for him. Maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have red card there. 40. Yeah, I think he's only way. I think at this point we win. Oh, there's Koga. Wait, we lost both our coffins already? Oh God, I didn't even realize that. Oh, he's healing. He's just completely healing off that. I think we concede. He's just completely healing off of that there. I have to say Farfetch. We can throw Farfetch out there. He'd eat one attack, but that wouldn't be enough. Great. Of course, we lost our Weezing too early there. We got lucky on the Marowak play, but and then it feels like that Marowak is always hitting. It seems like I don't know if the game intentionally, like the game does not feel like an even 50-50 when it comes to hits and tails. It feels pretty much like 80% of the time you're rolling for tail. It feels like uh not the not the deck we want to be going second on. But this is again really why I need an X speed in this deck, because a Weezing coughing combo would be great next turn. Again, this isn't a bad turn one deck. We just gotta make it work. So again, an X speed plus if he starts charging up Mewtwo here. Let's see what happens. If he does have an X speed, that's great for us, because then he has to throw energy on his rolls, and that makes us live to fight another day. Oh, Farfetch coming out too. Interesting. Okay. And he still somehow managed to have an X speed in the back there. But that's fine. And I think we Sabrina here. Okay, perfect. That's actually really nice. So he can't retreat next turn either. Unless, oh, okay, there's the push. I was like, and another XP would be pretty wasteful here. And then the beauty of Weezing, we tank two of his psychic fears, so he has to pretty much retreat here potentially. Uh, and if he doesn't, he just kind of loses. Yep. Okay. Great. He's in just so far on the back heel there. But yeah, we pretty much, yeah. Mewtwo decks get just destroyed. So yeah, I think that's a good showcase, guys. I think we're good here. 40 minutes in. Hope you guys did enjoy this content, man. I just some easy wins there. I don't even know how many matches we played. But yeah, again, we ran into the Mewtwo's, and again, I really wanted to demonstrate this. But this deck plays well not only against the Mewtwo. It's a hard Mewtwo counter, especially if you go first. Especially if you're going first, you can if boy, you can have your way with that, because you're attacking first. They have to wait another turn to put energy on. And this deck still does well going second too, because again we run Weezing. So even if we end up going second, we still got Weezing. And then we can start doing heavy damage on on turn three, but our second turn. So really great. Really great deck against Mewtwo. I really wish I had this deck way sooner in the ladder. This would have saved me so much time, because yeah, and I've been using a lot of Machamp. I think Machamp's an awesome deck. But yeah, when that extra 20 damage on weaknesses really hurts a deck like Machamp, because there's so many psychic types running around right now. But this deck just naturally does well against the meta. Yeah, I think it's just really great. I really don't see, except there is some decks, some slow cookers. Some slow cooker decks do kind of give us trouble. Charizard's one I can see. He will definitely give us big trouble. And I think just pretty much Charizard, but also I think Blastoise. Once a Blastoise deck builds up, this deck really is good. I think best against decks that don't really like. If there's any build, I think pretty much any of the three starters. If we can't like pretty much put them in a terrible position beforehand, they may be able to pretty much landlock us. But again, I have yet to actually even run into like that ability where we use Koga and we stall and we're doing damage and stalling with Weezing, because Weezing's really tanky, but we have yet to really run into that scenario where I've used Koga um and like use two Weezings. Can you imagine? Just two Weezings and you're using Koga. You're doing a lot of stalling, a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm like we haven't even fully unlocked the potential of this deck, but and it still just plays really well into the meta, with what it just does. So yeah. Anyways, if you did enjoy this, thumbs up, like, comment, and go and hit that subscribe. We're gonna, I think next video we're gonna use our Charizard EX deck just for funsies. I feel like a lot of people have already done that, been there, done that with that deck. But yeah, this Weezing deck, like I said, really awesome. Feels great, loving it. Anyways, if you guys enjoy, like I said, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Real Diversity, man. We're out. Peace.